What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Baby here, man. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel. Before I get into today's game, hit the like button and roll that intro, Laker Nation.
I'm here to be an all-time great.
You're now rocking with the best.
Purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow.
The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles.
Welcome to the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Oh, he's smoking hot.
The latest Laker news.
Another great Showtime feed.
The greatest Laker show.
This is going to be legendary for a long time.
This is the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Lakers all day.
Go Lakers!
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Baby here, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications for each and every show, pre-game, post-game interview, breaking news content, man. Let's talk about the game tonight. Lakers get the win 122-111 versus the Phoenix Suns. The Lakers are 35-37 on the season, man. We're in 10th place now. Shout out to Anthony Davis. Shout out to you, bro. You dominated in the second half with 20 points. You ended the game with 27 points, 5 assists, 9 rebounds, 38 minutes, shot 10 for 18 from the field. You dominated early. You only scored 7 points in the first half, and you took it upon yourself to say, you know what? Let's go. On my shoulders. I like what you did offensively, man. You got to the low block. You were dominating early. You were aggressive in the second half. I like that from you, AD. We always like we like when you're aggressive, not standing, setting screens, we don't like to be like you on the low block. Going to work. You know what I mean? We like you in the post. You did great in the second half. Shout out to Jordan Vanderbilt. 13 points, 4 rebounds, made all of his field goals in 26 minutes in foul trouble. But he was there from the offense standpoint, his defense standpoint. He was guarding Devin Booker pretty much the whole night. He was guarding him. But Devin Booker ended with, 33 points. Not surprising by Devin Booker. He always plays well against the Lakers. Not surprising. Shout out to Lakers World Order. AD looks like a baby, but he did his job. Yep, he did his thing. He came in, contributed at the highest level when we need him to the most. But also, too, AD did great. Austin Reeves did great, and D'Angelo Russell. And shout out to Darvin Ham, Holiday Ham, for changing the starting lineup. Put it Austin Reeves in. Austin Reeves ended with 25 points, 11 assists, 6 for 10 from the field, 4 rebounds, 11 assists, and made his 3-pointers. So Austin Reeves deserves to start the rest of the way. We're 1-0 with, we're 1-0 with Austin Reeves starting. You know what I mean? And I just like the defensive intensity today from the Lakers in the second half. It was a back and forth game, but the Lakers came out so far playing great. We executed what we needed to, man. So I can really ask for, and shout out to Alexander in the comments and everybody else, man. But, let me see here. Let me see, going live real quick. Let me see my Facebook. But yeah, man, Lakers played great. The rotations were still not there. Wendell Gabriel played great too. Shout out to Wendell Gabriel. Shout out to you. Did your thing tonight, Wendell Gabriel. And keep doing your thing. Make sure you guys share this with your friends and family, man. If you're on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, if you're on any of the platforms, man, make sure you share this with your friends and family, man. I'm on the road to 800 subscribers, man. It means a lot. Hit that like button, man. It's free. You don't need to pay nothing. Hit that like button. Let's get straight to it. Just sharing my stream into the group, and we'll be right there. But other than that, man, Austin Reeves set the example. He's starting, and I feel like that was a good rotation call by Darvin Ham. He brings intensity. He facilitates. He creates his own shots. He gets to the free throw line, Shout out to Honor Roll Student, man. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, man. Appreciate you, Honor Roll Student. Appreciate you. And just the way that just this team carried themselves tonight. At times it looked like, okay, here we go again. But they fought hard, The way that we competed at the highest level tonight, and we competed. That's all I can really ask for, And sharing this with a couple more groups on Instagram or Facebook, and we'll be ready to roll. I really liked what I saw from Reeves. D'Angelo Russell too, man. You know, D'Lo set the example too, man. With like I said, 26 points. You know, I don't know. Let me see. He said Reeves is like a young Kyrie with the ball handling and creativities. Yeah, he could be his own player, man. Austin is gonna be his own player, but yeah, everybody wants to be Kyrie. I get it. Austin did his thing tonight. D'Lo played great, 26 points, 9 for 13 from the field, 3 for 6 from three, 6 assists. So basically, the big three of AD, D'Angelo Russell, and Austin Reeves played great tonight. Let's go on the Phoenix side. Devin Booker, 33 points, 41 minutes, only missed. He made 11 out of 16 from the field, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. You know, I liked what I saw from Devin Booker tonight. We tried to stop him, but he did whatever he wanted. Other than that, it was just Devin Booker and Landry Shamet, and Chris Paul only had 18 points. But we did good on 3-pointers tonight. Let me see, 3-pointers. We shot 47% from the 3-point line, 36 out of 46 from the 3-point line. Free throws, 78 they had 75. Points off turnovers, they had total 17 points off. We scored 27. But other than that, we did a great job. Like I saw from this team tonight. We did great things. AD dominated, like I said earlier, in the second half, and that's what we want. I was watching the live stream on Lakers World Orders YouTube channel. Go subscribe to his channel. We were watching the game, and on his stream, we're not watching it. We're analyzing it. Shout out to everybody on the comments, man, on YouTube. Appreciate y'all. The 10 viewers, wherever you are, man, make sure you like the channel, man. But I liked what I saw from AD, but AD looked like he was, shout out to Denver Nuggets, baby, on Lakers World Orders stream. He was saying that his AD's body language looked like it was not there. And I agree to Denver Nuggets, baby's comment on Lakers World Orders channel. But what I saw from AD in the second half, I feel like somebody got in his head in the locker room. You saw something in the locker room. You know what I mean? And I saw a different Anthony Davis. I saw that Anthony Davis of old when he was on with the Pelicans. I saw that aggressiveness. I saw that old Anthony Davis in the second half. If you play like that, Anthony Davis, did great. And shout out to Lakers World Order for the stats. Appreciate you. Go subscribe to his channel and stuff. AD, D'Lo, and Austin Reeves combined for 78 points tonight. And if we had LeBron, that could have been more, So I like what I saw from this team tonight. We're in the 10th spot, and it was a good win for us. We finally beat Phoenix. Finally, man, and it was good to beat Phoenix Suns because we haven't beaten them since in Phoenix when we were up 2-1 in that series against Phoenix in the playoffs. Actually, we're tied. We tied the series 1-1. That's the last time we beat Phoenix. It feels good to finally beat the Phoenix Suns team. I know no KD, Andre, I get it, but we took advantage of what we needed to take advantage of. You know what I mean? Now we got 9 games left, Lakers. We gotta close this stuff out. And yes. What up? What's going on, Joshua? What's going on, Joshua? And stuff. Appreciate you coming in, man. What's going on? But yeah, man, I like what I saw from him tonight. AD, I like what I saw from. He demanded the ball more in the second half. I like that intensity from AD. I liked it. Porsche, I'll bring you on at the 15-minute mark. I see your comment. I see the comments. I'm talking for a little bit. I'll bring you on. Yeah, let's see. What's going on, Armando? What's popping? What's going on? Appreciate the comments, man. It means a lot. But yeah, man, like I said, AD demanded the ball more in the AD demanded the ball more in the post, and just I saw a switch in the second half. I just saw more. Let's focus. We had a couple turnovers, 15 overall in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. But we only missed one shot in the fourth quarter, and that's good. We made timely stops, execute when we need to the most. That's what we need if we want to go places. AD needs to play like this. D'Lo needs to play like this. But that's the thing with Anthony Davis. He has a good game. Next game, 12 points, 10 rebounds, 4 blocks. Do more than this next game. Be consistent. Be consistent. Be consistent the rest of the way the last 9 games. And I'm looking forward to the last 9 games of the season. And, yeah. We'll bring Laker Girl on in a little bit at the 15-minute mark. Yep, you gotta keep this up, Denver Nuggets, baby. We gotta do it because we got who do we got next? On I think Friday, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Oh, we could get to 500 on Friday, I think. Let me see, who do we play on Friday? Oh, we got the Bulls. Okay, Patrick Beverley's coming on. Actually, it's on Sunday. Actually, we got the Thunder on Friday. That's gonna be a playoff atmosphere right there. So, and then on Sunday, we got Patrick Beverley coming back to LA. And then on Wednesday, we got going to Patrick Beverley's house. Then we got Timberwolves. So technically, Lakers could go 37, 30. We could be 39 and what are we right now? Hell, what's our record right now? We could be 39 and 37 if we win the next 3 games. Take it one game at a time. But I like what I saw tonight. Overall, as a team and effort and everything, Appreciate everybody tuning in, man. It really means a lot. Let me see. What did Joshua say about I saw Warriors and Lakers? Let me see. Oh, he said Lakers and Warriors won today. Was a good day. Yep. I see you're a Raider fan, man, on your little picture. I'm a Charger fan. We'll see you. We'll see you in the season, man. But yeah, Devin. I'm not Devin Booker. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Take it one game at a time. Let's see what happens against the Chicago Bulls. They're going to be a tough matchup, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Nikola Vucevic. It's going to be a tough battle. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens there. But this win right here, it's going to be a bending point for us. I think we can do a better job for me in the next game against the Thunder. Limit the turnovers and start off early and getting the ball rolling early, And I like what I saw. Let me see. I'm going to put the let me see here. Put it in the comment section. Shout out to Lakers World Order, man. Go subscribe to his channel. Great Laker content. And he has Lakers World Order. Put your second channel in the comments. I'll put it up on the screen. We're all Laker family. We're a community, man. We keep it real, and there's no bad blood to any other people out there that do other Laker channels, So it's all love. It's competitive at times, but at the end of the day, we're all family. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody, man. What's going on, Laker girl? What's popping?
What's good, bro?
Not much. Overall, what you think about the game tonight in general? What you thought was the main point we won tonight?
I like the way AD played in the second half, and I like the way D'Lo played and Austin Reeves played. I think I agree with you. We need to limit the turnovers, and we need to come out early. And I think these last 9 games that we have, I think we need to try to go on a winning streak. That way we could try to get into 8th or 7th or even 6th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most definitely. I agree with you 100%. But that's the thing. We got 9 games left, and we can't lose 1, lose 2. We can't be doing it. We got to, I think, to me personally, I think we got to at least go, 6-3 at best to finish the season?
Yeah. Or I heard 7-2.
Yeah, 7-2, yeah. Be 7-2. So we got to do that, Laker Nation. We got to go 7-2. You know what I mean? And I'm looking forward to what Lakers going to do down the stretch, man, because if we don't make the playoffs, it'll be a failed season. I don't care what anybody says. If we do not make the playoffs, it'll be a failed season. I know a lot of Laker fans, LeBron had his historic season for his individual award. His individual award as LeBron James. Cool, congratulations. But as a Laker fan, it'd be a failed season. And this is the other YouTube channel that Laker World Order has. Go subscribe to that channel, man.
Yeah.
He does wrestling videos, bracket videos, all types of videos, man. So go subscribe to that channel, man. He has great content, man. So go subscribe to that channel, man. But yeah, man, I just feel like, um, no more margin for error at this point, man. You can't lose 2 in a row, 3 in a row, and then we could come back. And that's the thing. We need to stop relying on teams trying to help us. I'm done with it. I know we're 10th now. You can't be relying on teams for me. We get caught up in it because the Clippers are supposed to beat the Thunder, and the Clippers lost yesterday. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm done with trying to watch other teams. How about the Lakers? You know what I mean? So I'm just focused on my team. Whatever happens, happens. If we're in the tournament, let's run it. If not, then we'll dissect for next season. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, Be Easy Dad Dude, man. Come through, bruh. Be Easy Dad Dude. Go subscribe to his channel, too. Oh, here he coming in. What's going on, man?
What's good with it, brother?
What's going on? Much, man. Just saw the game tonight. AD looked aggressive in the second half. Finally, man, he looked like he wanted it tonight. So I'm proud of him for dominating the second half along with D'Lo. Just in general, man. Overall, what's your thoughts about the game in general?
Yeah, I was proud of the team collectively. AD in the first half, I think he had like 7 points. So he was doing the same passive thing. He only had less than 5 shot attempts. He wasn't not only aggressive on offense, he wasn't that aggressive on defense. He was effective on defense, but he wasn't aggressive. So I think I don't know if he's kind of trying to not get injured, so he's playing very passive that way, or I don't know if he's playing mentally passive. It's kind of hard to get a hold of AD, but if you look at D'Angelo Russell, he's playing aggressive on offensive defense the whole game. And shout out to Jared Vanderbilt. He doesn't get that much credit. This dude was playing phenomenal defense on Devin Booker. Now, I know Devin Booker had like 33 or 34 points still, but he was under constant pressure, and Vanderbilt got in foul trouble early, so they actually had to take him out. Now, Troy Brown stepped up and did decent, but you can tell that Vanderbilt, it is different levels to his defense, and as a scheme, because they were playing some zone and they were kind of doubling Booker. Booker is still going to get his points, especially if you add the foul lines. Shout out to Miko Hall. Thank you for adding me. I appreciate that. And shout out to Big Baby Sports. And I was proud of them because this was a gritty win. And it always gets cringe how many times we up 15, up 8, and then 3 minutes left. You look up. I go grab a nice cold drink out the fridge, and the game is tied.
Yeah, it just shows that we fall asleep when we're up big. We like take a nap when we're up big. Okay, we're up 16 or whatever it was. We're good. And then it's like, you got a bunch of my subscribers following your channel, man.
Thanks a lot, man. I definitely appreciate y'all. And anyone that has a channel, is we all we got, we all we need. So anyone that subscribes and follows me, I'll definitely reciprocate.
Yeah. And I think for AD turning, what turned his game around, like in the second half, was that spin move dunk. That's what got him going. He finally said, no, let me take it to the basket. That dunk changed the whole momentum of the game for AD. And that's when he started to get put backs. He started drive and go. He shot a couple of jumpers that made, but I just saw attack and go in the second half.
One thing that's the cringiest thing about AD to me is when I do like his versatility, right? The way he's able to handle the ball and do a step back and fade away. But sometimes he relies on that too much, even on lesser defenders. So he'll allow people to position him and kind of push him off the block, and he'll simply settle for that shot versus passing off the ball and repositioning him. Some people are not using even that much effort to push him off the block because he's willingly taking those long jumpers. If he's close to the paint and he just attempts to shot, either it's a higher percentage shot or he's going to get fouled. They have to foul AD. A lot of teams are running these smaller lineups. So even today, you seen AD was screaming at Dennis Schroeder, at least on the court, because he had a mismatch. Dennis Schroeder almost missed him, but as soon as he got him the ball, instant foul. And if you look at the fouls, I didn't realize this, but the Lakers are they get the most foul calls in the league, and they're third on how many fouls against. So they don't foul as much as other teams. They're third in the league in that regard, and they're first in the league in getting fouls. Now, some people are saying it's rigged and they want to get the Lakers in the playoffs, so that's why they're giving them extra calls. I will say some validity to that, but these dudes are getting hacked. Austin Reeves is going to the hole and he's getting hacked. They're not calling it to get the Lakers in the playoffs. He got fouled. And Dennis Schroeder is good at kind of doing a little floppy type of game, but he does get fouled. You know, he's able to stop on a dime, have people run up on him. He uses his arm to hold the defender off and get an open shot. Those things are critical in this game. I know people don't like the flopping and stuff, but if you don't sell the call, the refs miss a lot of them. Sometimes they miss blatant foul calls, so you do have to add a little bit of theatrics into some of the fouls to actually get it called.
Yeah, most definitely, man. And Austin Reeves, man, just start the rest of the way. You know, just in general, man, I feel like Austin Reeves should start, and I feel like he's going to be our future, man. The way he's been playing, man, I like his game. I like his toughness, just in general, man. And he's studying like Harden and I think Trae Young you know how he gets to the free throw line? He's studying them how to create contact to get to the line. I saw that a lot tonight from Austin Reeves.
Oh, wow, that makes sense. I didn't even know that he said that. And if you Trae Young, those two are they get some of the most fouls, and they also do a lot of flopping movements. I'm not saying that they're not getting fouled, but they're able to contort their body and sell it a bit more, because with the contact, it's kind of hard to say. And these dudes are really big and strong, so it's kind of hard to say, was that a flop or did he really get shoved like that? So once you make it that hard on the ref, it bodes in favor of the offensive player.
Yep.
And I want to ask you a question too. In comparison to Alex Caruso, who do you think is a better contributor to the Lakers? Alex Caruso during his time versus Austin Reeves. And I also want to preface it by saying, even Alex Caruso, I think a year ago when his first year with the Bulls, he said that Austin Reeves was ahead of him where he was in his career, because Caruso had to go through the G League. Both of them were undrafted. But even though Reeves was undrafted, he still made the team. He didn't even play in the G League. So what would you say, as just raw talent and contributors, who do you think is a better contributor and a better fit with the Lakers, Caruso or Reeves?
Austin Reeves, from the offensive standpoint, I like his game. Austin Reeves, talented game. He facilitates, shoots the ball really well. Now, if you want defense, Austin Reeves got to prove on that. He's tough too. Austin Reeves got to prove on the defense side of the ball. But if you want like defense, Alex Caruso, scrappy. But I would pick Austin Reeves any day of the week over Alex Caruso, my personal opinion.
I couldn't agree more with that. And I think that Austin Reeves doesn't actually get as much credit as he deserves on the defensive end. I do believe that Caruso is a better defender, but I think that Austin Reeves is not as far behind as it might appear.
Yeah.
He's way better than Caruso offensively with his repertoire, what he's able to do, drawing fouls, shooting the long ball, having a mid-range game, actually being able to bring the ball up, distribute it. He threw a nasty dime to Vanderbilt when he came with the one-hand tomahawk jam. Caruso, while he could handle the ball, he never was able to command the offense like that. On defense, he is definitely a game breaker and a difference maker, but Reeves has made some really big defensive plays. He does it in spurts, but just not as consistent throughout the game. So I think for the overall total package, I think it's not even a question. You got to go with Reeves.
Yeah, I know Alex Caruso contributed in the finals for us. They did big time moments. I appreciate him for that. But Austin Reeves could facilitate, bring up the ball, shoot the ball really well from the 3-point line, so So Lakers are 10th and are in 10th spot, half game up on 11th. Utah Jazz only 1.5 games behind Golden State, and they have the tiebreaker over the Warriors. So if the season ended today and it was Lakers tied at 6th spot, we would get in. So here, this opportunity right here, man, to keep winning on Friday, Sunday. Let's keep it pushing.
Man, the Thunder is a nuisance, bro. The
They're
Thunder
tough.
have been balling, and Gillis Alexander is back, and he's when the next time we play them, they'll be coming off a back-to-back. But they said from here on out, he's going to play back-to-backs, just like AD. We only have one more back-to-back, and I think it's the Jazz and the Clippers, or I don't know, but I know the Clippers is one of those teams that we play back-to-back. So we really could this is improbable but not impossible, but we really could get up to the 6th seed if we just play right.
Yep.
But let me ask you this. Do you think it's better? Because let me just check this. Hold on, let me just see something real quick. With the actual standings, do you think would you prefer that the Lakers get to the 6th seed and then they would play the Clippers in the first round, or play get to the 10th seed and they play the 7th seed? Who is the 7th seed right now? Minnesota?
No, the Thunder.
The Thunder. Yeah, what would you prefer? That would you prefer a first round Thunder matchup or a Clippers matchup? Because for some reason the Clippers have just been having our number. I know we're not always at full strength, and this is an entirely different team, but this hasn't just only been this year. It's actually been for several years.
Probably take the Thunder, but Paul George is injured. He's out for the season, probably the playoffs. But
so what I seen that looked nasty, and I don't really wish that on. I would like to see the teams beat teams full strength, because the old school Lakers, when it was Kobe and all this, they were beating these teams that were full strength, and some players may have been injured, but the Lakers
my boy has a question for you. Alexander has a question. Do you have an iPhone or Team Android?
I'm Team Android. I'm not on an Android right now, but I definitely got to go with Team Android. Now, I think iPhone is phenomenal, but I prefer Android. It has less limitations, and a lot of iPhones call it an iDroid because they're doing a lot of things to emulate. Exactly. It's almost like the Xbox, PlayStation. It comes down to preference. I'm always going to ride with PlayStation, but I'm not going to make an argument vehemently against Xbox. It's just not what I would prefer. But I typically always have them all. So I have a PlayStation, Xbox, and a Switch. So if you want to get served on a PlayStation, we'll pull that up. You want to play some Switch, so that's how I see it.
Appreciate Vince Size. He has a podcast. Hey, Vince, put your podcast stuff up.
Shout out to Vince.
Yeah, he keeps it real.
I seen you. Shout out to Big Baby. I seen you with the MMA. Okay, big dog. I want to ask you, because every time I come up, we talk Lakers. But do you cover sports entirely? Because I haven't caught any of your shows that cover other sports. I just only seen your MMA interview because I follow you on Instagram.
Yeah. Well, I do Lakers, and I'm going to be doing some MMA and also baseball for the Lake Elsinore Storm. They're like a local baseball team out here where I stay at. So I'm going to be going up there soon to interview players and do more MMA. And also I'm going to be in potential. I submit my request to go talk to the Padres about credentials over there for baseball.
Oh, nice.
And then San Diego has a local football team, not the San Diego Chargers, but they're in LA, but there's like a local AFL team.
Okay.
Called San Diego Strikes Forces.
Man, that's dope, bro.
Yeah.
Well, you're moving up in the game. I think you'll be able to do it, but I would definitely want to collab with you on your podcast. And I'm also trying to do my own sports podcast. I already have like a whole panel of people. Some people want to just come, just for the sake of collabing, but I know with you actually come and have a sports acumen and do research. Some people want to just talk because they're fans, but when you having serious sports talks, it's good to be able to, break down the numbers, the X's and O's, and give a informed opinion, because there's a lot of been going on, not to derail the thing, but just because since I seen you on MMA, it's a lot of stuff been happening in MMA. Shevchenko had just lost.
Yeah.
That was a crazy one. Leon Edwards, he defended the belt against Usman. And what else could we say about the GOAT, Bones Jones, submitting Cyril Gane in the first round?
That was
insane.
That was easy. That looked like
that was too easy, bro.
Yeah, it was. It was too easy. I predicted. I was just fucking around. It was like a first round knockout at least. I said first round, second round knockout, and then it was.
You picked Bone Jones to win?
Yeah.
Okay.
But my boy Vince, man, 265 Media Football Podcast, man.
Shout out to Vince.
He keeps it real. He is a Niner fan, but he also does NBA.
I'm a Raiders fan. I know you a Chargers fan, right?
He does NBA, NFL, MLB, and he does an anime podcast. So he's all around. He's one of the up and coming podcasters in the game, man. Shout out to 265 Media. Shout out to Daniel Artest and Vince Sice. But yeah, man, AD went off in the second half. He did his thing, man. But eventually we gotta bring you on Lakers World Order channel in the near future, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm a diehard Laker fan, so I'm always down to support, and that's what I'm saying. I always come on your panel. Anything that I can help you do, progress in your reporting and journalistic field. And yeah, the Lakers, anyone that's subbed to me, if y'all want to collab, especially if it's about sports, and even more especially about the Lakers, I'm always down, man, because I know Big Baby does a big program. So if you sub to him and following him, you in good company.
Yeah, I'm just gonna break the news. I'm getting Byron Scott in the middle of April on the show again.
Okay, shout out to Big Baby Sports over here putting in work.
Yep. So in the middle of April, Byron Scott will be on Big Baby Sports, and this one will be live, not pre-recorded. This one's going to be live. But it's the middle of April. Once I get the full details, I'll provide for my familia and my fans. But Laker Girl, you have anything else before I close the stream out? Final thoughts? But let me see what it's been said. Sleeper for the Western playoffs if healthy. Timberwolves, Pelicans. Cool. Carl Anthony Towns is solid. Love his game, but they don't really execute in the big time moment. So I don't see any sleepers of the West at all. I think it's Denver's the best team in the West. You got Denver. You got us if we're healthy. With LeBron coming back, and also too, I forgot to mention. Just saw.
If there was a sleeper, it would be the Kings.
Oh yeah, that's the team. Yep, the Kings. The Kings are. I used to live in Sacramento, man. So my brother lives out there.
That's right around my neck of the woods. I'm in the Bay Area, but that's like about an hour away. But with Domantas Sabonis playing on top of his game, De'Aaron Fox has been just lighting everybody up. Malik Monk has been balling. I wish we still had Malik Monk. Not only that, they got a couple other good players. They got a rookie, I think Keegan Murray.
Yep.
He has been putting up decent numbers.
Mitchell
Davion, I think he's a second-year player, so he's good defense and a 3-and-D player. Yeah. So I would say that Memphis is a bit up and down as of late, but they are still super deep. Dylan Brooks, Jaren Jackson, Ja Morant is going to come back eventually, and Tyus Jones has been balling. He's been a journeyman, but he's been balling, and it seems like every time he plays us, he kind of lights us up.
Most definitely. I agree with you. Sacramento's sleeper, Memphis, but if LeBron, AD are healthy in the playoffs with Austin Reeves playing like this, I think Lakers will go places.
Absolutely.
But Vince said Kings. He likes the Kings, their offense, but their defense doesn't play good.
Correct. They actually have one of the worst defenses and one of the top offenses. I think they actually have the top offense in the league.
Yeah, but Be easy, that dude. You have any final thoughts before I close the stream out?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for having me. Salute the chat, everybody that's up to me. If you want to collab, just hit me up on Instagram. Just type b.easy with a Z, not a S. Easy, that dude. Hit me up. Sub to Big Baby Sports. Like, share, subscribe. And I just also want to say that this was a cohesive effort by the Lakers, 27-9. 27-9-5 by Anthony Davis, 25-11 assists for Austin Reeves and 4 rebounds. D'Angelo Russell, 26 points, 6 assists and 1 rebound. Dennis Schroeder, 13 points and 4 rebounds. So it was an entirely group effort. Vanderbilt even chipped in 13 points. So that's what we're going to need is a group effort. It can't be all D'Angelo Russell, all LeBron, or all AD. It needs to be a collective effort. All of these dudes are able to do this every night. We know it won't. It's unlikely that they will, but at least if three of them should be able to go over 20 every night. If we do that, we already got 60 some odd points in the house. Yep. I think we'll fare well from there with the defense. And I've been liking Darvin Ham's lineups. I also want to say that before I was like, is he channeling his inner Luke Walton? Because some of his lineups was a little bit questionable. But as of late, he's been given the ample amount of time of rest. When the bench players are hot, he'll ride them, and not just take them out. So shout out to Darvin Ham. He has to kind of turn this team around. They look like a dumpster fire. And then when you look at some of the other teams who have been not as injured, the Lakers have had the most lineup changes in the entire league. Yeah. So since this team has been so much change and fluctuation with the lineups, the fact that they're still even in contention to get to the 6th seed, even the 5th seed, which is unlikely, is actually Darvin Ham deserves some props for that.
Yep, he deserves props tonight, and that was a good move by Darvin Ham starting Austin Reeves, and I feel like he should, like I said earlier, before you came on, he should start the rest of the way. I just like his motor, I like his hustle, his grit, just in general, man. We gotta do better in game against the Thunder. Come out.
I was going to say the slow starts. The slow starts
yeah.
be killing us. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, so we got to do better on that front, and don't let Alexander go for 40 plus. He's capable of doing that, but we'll see what happens. We glad we got the win, but like Kobe always says, job's not done. We got 9 more games to go, and let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. Let's finish the season strong, win or lose, get to the play. If we make the playoffs. They'll see if we get to the playoffs.
We make the playoffs, I think that is a cause for celebration in itself. Yeah. So,
and real quick, I forgot Dave McMahon had a stat career high for assists for Austin Reeves, 11.
Oh snap! Okay, so so that's amazing, right? Because he's just coming off career high in points of 35.
Yep.
So Austin Reeves is. And shout out to Lonnie Walker, but I had never seen Lonnie Walker playing with this much fire and grit. And is this what Austin Reeves' 2nd or 3rd year? I can't remember.
I think it's the NBA season has been going by like that. So correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I think it's 3rd year.
Okay, that's what I want to say, but I didn't want to misspeak about that.
Yeah, if not, then correct me in the comments, Laker fam. But man. Appreciate you coming on. Be easy, that dude,
thanks
man.
a lot for having me. And bro, anytime you want to collab, man, just hit me on Instagram. I don't always know when you go on, but I know if I always check after the games and
turn on that post notification.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna make sure I do that.
For sure.
I think I actually have already done that. But
it's all good. It's a YouTube thing, man. A lot of YouTubers go through that too.
Bro, I do that because even people I'm subscribed to, I'm like, bro, why am I not seeing? They do try to kind of suppress channels to boost other ones, but that's a whole nother topic. But shout out Big Baby. I'm out of here, bro. Keep doing your thing.
Peace out, Laker Nation. We out here.